Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Fixed World Domination on the classic Europe map. We're playing as the purple player. We are playing as the purple player out of the 4th position. This is manual setup. And neutral inactivity. I didn't know what our settings for this game were going to be. Really? I only half joined the lobby. Guys, I got to level with all of you, guys and gals. I have had, this is world domination, right? I've had a very long day. This is a +5 here. I don't want to play for that though. I think it's going to be difficult to hold. We're going to play for Ottoman Empire down here. Ideally. See, are we going to let black have that? He's in the 1st position. We're going to let him have a +3. Interesting. I don't really want to be the one to stop him. I've had a very long day. Work has been quite busy for me lately. Black's going to get this bonus through one more cycle. I'm not going to stop him. I'm not really incentivized to stop him if he's playing up here. Pink is more incentivized to stop him than I am. Red is also playing for Russia. So black is incentivized to stop red too. Green, I mean, it's up to pink. I'm not going to... Pink and green don't realize that neither of them are taking... Man, black gets the bonus to begin. These guys don't realize neither of them are taking bonuses right now. So, like, this isn't a bonus once pink finishes there. Maybe these guys will let me start with a bonus. That'd be kind of chipper. So red's bonus is a +4. Black's is a +3. Only a 5-player game. I've had a very long day at work today, so I haven't really had time to like sit down and think about what settings I wanted to play and what I wanted to try. So our end result, it's kind of nice that these guys, I mean, I don't want to speak too soon, but they're not deciding to interrupt my bonus yet. Jerk. What a jerk. I spoke too soon. Oh, I was nice enough not to interrupt you, but you interrupt me. All right, that's fine. I'm just going to stack everything on one spot. I'm not going to... Oh, yeah, he's interrupting green now, which makes sense. So anyway, I haven't had a lot of time to think about what exactly... I'm not going to get... I'm going to let black interrupt red here. I don't want to be involved in that. Yeah, there it is. Haven't had a lot of time to think about what exactly it is that I wanted to do. So I went into the game browser for ranked and I found this lobby and I thought, you know, why not? Let's see what happens. It's fixed cards, some silliness. I'm close to Italy too, but this will force pink and black into the middle here. Black's going to start with the most troops, so he probably insta-breaks red off of his position. And we're going to place all of these troops individually. I'm going to put everything on one territory. We're going to put it all in... What are we calling this? So this would be Greece. This would be Albania. This is probably Serbia. Okay, we're calling this Montenegro, even though I think a good portion of that is Albania, but... And this is being called Trieste, even though a good portion of this is Croatia. That's fine. We got Serbia, right? I'll take it. Yeah, red's trying to defend his borders. I don't have any interest in that. I think pink is cooked. Green's got at least a chance. He took that back area, which is a bit questionable. I would have started with France, personally. He is doing this the same way that I am. I don't understand red putting any troops in the middle of this bonus. These troops make no sense. These are human players, right? Yeah, everybody's a human. Green is doing what I would do. I think green may just have not realized that his... What are you doing? Why are you stacking next to me? Also, pink is not playing this properly either. I'm holding here because this defends my bonus fully on a break. And also, I don't know what pink is doing. Pink is going to get himself absolutely bonked. He's going to get himself absolutely bonked Fergus just hopped through. Not sure you guys saw his tail or not. But anyway, enough rambling aside. We're here. Appreciate the support on the videos lately. The comments from you guys are awesome. We're almost rounding out the new year. Again, if work wasn't so busy this week, we've got a really important go live happening for my job. If it wasn't as busy as it is shaping up to be, I had big plans for a New Year's video, but that may come out a couple weeks into the year because I don't have the time to do what I wanted to do. So that is slightly unfortunate, but you know, c'est la vie. It is what it is. We will reconvene. I'll still have a video tomorrow, but this is definitely a different approach than I wanted. So yeah, I don't think this, I think what I've deemed is going to happen here, and mind you, this is funny because Pink had ample opportunity to just, he must have thought this was a bonus. I'll explain why this isn't a bonus in just a moment. He must have thought that Red's actually in such a good spot here. It's honestly kind of crazy. But Pink must have thought that this was going to be a bonus, and then once it wasn't, you know, gang on orange. Or orange. Black? Why did I say orange? No one here is orange. Red's the closest thing. I don't know where my brain is at today, guys. I'm a little bit fried. Decision making in this game may not be good. But yeah, so Italy, Spain, and then Scandinavia up here are all part of the independent states plus 11. So that's why individually for green and pink, those are not actually bonuses. British Empire with the blizzards here is a 1-point hold for black. So he'll hold that. He'll also start the turn just simply with 3 extra troops. If he sacks into... The only thing that keeps him alive is if he sacks into pink and loses a bunch. I don't know why pink is defending his borders. This troop allocation here from pink makes no sense. I feel a little bit bad for him because he's just going to get bonked. The only thing that saves the game, not the game, but like it's just some rash decisions from my opponents is what will potentially keep us alive here. I don't know why red is doing this. All red had to do was not place anything up here and pink wouldn't have allocated like this. I still don't even know if pink realizes he's not holding a bonus. I really have no idea. I'm not going to bother trying to hit red. I think it's probably best if I let red hold. Now, the interesting thing here is that green could early aggress red, and because red's troops aren't grouped up well, he could actually early aggress and then defend his position. It would have been better had green just played for France first. You could have placed your troops in a way where you defend all 3 points and then remove whatever is behind you. Instead, he misses out on France the same way that I missed out on my bonus, partially because these 2 bonuses are larger than what black was working with. But it's not that big of a deal. I just thought because he placed in here, he might keep placing in there, and then he disrupted me. But manual setup is, I mean, we've burned almost 9 minutes now just picking spots. It definitely takes long. So maybe my rambling is a good thing. I didn't realize it was manual setup when I clicked on the lobby. We are playing balanced blitz at least, so that is that could be worse. I don't love that red and green are taking longer to place their troops than they were on the previous turns, but you know, we're not all winners. So the other issue here is pink has started distributing his troops in here, which I just don't think is going to end well for him. I think black's just going to hit out, and he's going to sit there. And the only way it doesn't punish him is if green goes up and hits him, simply because red just doesn't have big enough stacks around here to do anything about it. This game might be a quick game with the decisions that people made here. Out of the 4th position, I didn't have a chance for the 1 point. I could have battled for it, but I think that would just lead to my own elimination. And, I mean, red went up here, and I didn't think that would work out for them, but it, seems like it might. And with 1 troop to go, green is not... He's gone MIA. You sat here and placed all of those troops and bailed. This truly is a wacky Wednesday. We'll hopefully be back with the sandbox game soon. All right, Black, what do you do? Do you place? I would... Yeah, probably just place here and drill him. Pretty bad dice. If only green hadn't bailed. Now this stack is going to get slammed. But if green never returns, that was not good dice. This would be the perfect opportunity for green to swoop in here and steal. The 18 here would run up to 21. Now red gets a bonus. Pink doesn't even have any cards, so there's no point really aggressing pink. If black continues playing this aggressively, though, might be helpful. We will start with 4 troops. Green and seemingly is back. Missed the troop placement on his first turn, but maybe we'll see if he actually is... Levi the Loud is actually back. I remain unconvinced with the lack of action happening right now. Meanwhile, red will start their turn with 7 troops. Interested to see what they do with those 7 troops. And green, again, is botted. Back only in spirit. It would seem those troops are useless. He's back again. Okay, misses his turn and cards completely. Let's see what the red player does. Now, it's in my best interest to be good to red. This troop allocation here does not make me think that that's what I'm going to get in return. I anticipate red being overly aggressive here in taking this bonus. Nope. Brings back his defense. Okay. Red has a very curious choice to make here. Where I will absolutely wail. Actually, I could see pink bailing on the strategy of retaliating on black and wailing red, but it's more likely that pink just quits. So I intentionally don't leave my bonuses defended, and I see if red is going to hit me. And if red hits me, I will end his game. I will end my own game, but I will end his game. I don't have the time nor patience, unfortunately, today to deal with tomfoolery. If you want to actively play Bad Neighbor, I will actively sack into you. Because I simply don't have enough to lose. But maybe he'll be good neighbor. And then it won't matter. Birdie Lou from Belarus. Birdie Lou from Belarus. I do not know what that was. Alright, pink's troops drop. And we're back into black action. Oh, you know who might break me? It's the black player. Yeah. Yeah, he might do that. No, he hits. Wow. Doesn't lose a single troop there. He doesn't hit me, which is not to be ignored. Is green here? Is green here? He is. Takes his bonus. Wow. This could change things. Green misses a turn. This could work out for him. +5 in French Empire. See, this is where red really should go to break, but he can't get there easily because he boxed off all of his troops here. Let's see. Birdie Lou, are you friendly? 10, 10, 10 external troops? No, 8. This feels like it might be friendly. Does he finish the bonus? I'm not going to break him if he finishes the bonus. Thanks. I don't want to risk black breaking me. So I will take here and come back, and now we're playing like an actual fixed game. This actually feels authentic. So black has hit a bunch of pink's material. They're actually... Alana Belay is very far behind in terms of troops. They now have the weakest bonus of the four of us. And they've lost the most troops other than pink. So... But do they put all the things they do? They're just going to keep chipping away at pink. Pink's not worth any... Oh, terrible, terrible dice. Loses 4 on a 3. I've been noticing those kind of losses happen a lot more lately since the dice changes. And green holds a +5. So green is getting 8. Missed a turn, though. So that definitely doesn't help their case. Just put 3 here. Attack down. Pull your troops over. You're golden. Starting off with dudes here, which I don't love. Okay. Green plays mostly nice. This is an interesting choice by the green player to defend in this fashion. This forces me to go bad to red, unless red takes a card elsewhere. I don't actually have to hit him. I could make... I don't have to take a card. It's fixed. It's not the end of the world if I don't take a card. I don't love the 5 here, and I don't also understand it. It looks like he's not going to hit me. I think he doesn't want to give the wrong idea. Which is nice. I don't want to close my stack off. I don't love this sitting there. I need an exit strategy still. But I've got the largest single stack on the board, which definitely carries some value. Just... it makes me... If everybody's playing like this... well, I should rephrase. If the 2 players who are similar in size to me are playing in a way where neither of them have all of their troops on one stack like I do, it makes it... He's going to split and come hit me too. No, he just break. That's just a horrible play. Oh my goodness. So, all right, I have a lot of things to explain here. So, number one, if I have the most troops on my stack, on my individual stack, I'm already at an advantage because it makes me very difficult to kill. You have to sack into me with multiple stacks, essentially, to do it. Or feed me to somebody else. That's certainly a possibility. The other piece, and I can see... I wonder how green handles this. Yeah, does he go up here and box him off? Like, leave like 7 there? Yeah, he's going to leave all... He's going to force black to hit pink. That's smart. I like that play a lot, actually. It's very risky. It's a very risky play, but I don't actually think it's a bad play. Now, there is the alternative here that red theoretically could go break him and basically hang him out to dry. And maybe that's what black was trying to do to move the game along. But I don't really think that that's a wise choice by the black player. And maybe not the best retaliation play by the green player, but I understand the thought process there, and I'm not going to punish him for it. I'd rather give him the benefit of the doubt. And I'm playing... It's fixed, so I'm playing a little bit of take a card and pass, which is unfortunate. But now black is going to be forced to hit. Wow. Bad dice on pink there, too. And I do not like this play at all. Trade? No good trade. Let's see if we can pull an artillery on this next turn. We're reasonably well positioned. We have to figure out how to deal with red at some point. That makes enough sense. I wouldn't... Yeah, I was going to say, I'd fortify that here. You put yourself at too much risk fortifying it to your 5s over here. Red's an interesting conundrum where I don't necessarily know the right way to navigate them. Now, black did mess this up a little bit because he's going to be hard pressed to get a card on this next turn at all. It's just going to continue leaving him behind. Black here. Red, I think, is fine. I will take this card here. Yeah, like we're pacing similarly with red. I'm not super concerned. The giant stack is really the big thing. Is like nobody has enough troops to hit me right now. I'm just kind of waiting for something to happen. And I think it will here soon. Black may even sack into... He's probably gonna try this card. I don't think he should do this. Yeah. He's gonna sack into green. He's gonna slow roll green. Loses 2. This is potentially setting green up for an elimination here on black, especially with a trade-in. Or red off the top line here. And with green getting this weak, if green eliminates black, he will set in, but it will be very, very costly. And I don't actually think he's going to go for it. I think he'll back the 16 up here, but I think it's too late. I think if you don't go for, I think you have to go for it, honestly. If you don't go for it, you've picked this fight. If you don't go for it, he is beelining for you, whether you like it or not. I think he's going to go for it. Yep, and he doesn't get the kill. And red is in a weird situation where he probably does get the kill. Green's on 5. I don't know if red... I mean, I'll go take it myself. The question becomes, can I get green as well? Right? I mean, this is an easy elimination for red. My thought was like, I forgot he was on a trade-in. He only gets 6 from it. This should all land up here, play off the top line. This player is kind of slow. Let's see if their speed improves. And this likely feeds me green. Now the follow-up here, red won't trade off of this. The question becomes, can I eliminate green for his cards? Red is not going to do that. Red is just going to eliminate black. Is there a feasible position here where I can break all of red's bonuses? Does that guard? If that guards, I can probably eliminate him. Or not oh, it doesn't guard. +2. Venice, Bulgaria, Naples. Don't think it really matters. Turkey, I'll do Naples. Closer to the action. I don't think we want to open the 10. I think we want to break off the top then. I think green was going to perish either way. Hopefully this is a good set. And we have a horse. It is actually a good set. And we'll have a good set on the next turn. Where do these land? Let's take Madrid because that is extra troops on a spot we already have troops. And then I can go up here. And if we get good enough dice on this, we don't. Now the 15 is locked. The 15 is locked. Where can I sit? Force him to hit the 9 here. So if he uses one of these, he's forced to go into me. We have a full trade in on this next turn. We are ahead of him on troops pre-trade, but not post-trade. The difference is he can't use all of his troops here. Maybe he comes and gets the 6. So the 10 can navigate. This could lose troops up top. Bad dice. Loses 9. Hey, that's not horrible. There's actually a chance that these two step on each other's toes if he uses them incorrectly. Loses 2 up there as well. So there's a chance that if he goes the wrong way here, where he's not actually able to break this bonus, unfortunately, I think his bad dice helps him. No, his bad dice hurt him. Lets me hold. He's running out of time. I don't imagine this was Red's lobby if he's this slow. He might not even get to France. This may just be game over already. And the 10 comes out, so I can break again without opening up. Oh, he doesn't get to France. And we have a trade, and we get 15. He could set on 3. Take Burgundy. That faces pink. Pink's kind of a non-factor right now. The 15 is not exposed, so the way we want to do this... Well, I want to go up top with, like... 8 should be enough there. I think I could leave the 7 open and hit this material in here. Pull the 6 out into the open. Right to here. Now Red will only get 3. Could have a trade on 3. We don't have a trade on 3, but I have a ton of board now. And a bunch of extra troops. 15 is locked. Does have the trade on 3. Full 10 trade, mind you. But the question is, with 16 troops, are you able to path this out to break all of the bonuses? I don't think so. I say 16. Oh, don't put it there. Don't put it there. There you go. Okay, that's good. But it's only 13 additional troops. Yeah, so you have to play off this. And, okay, he's very slow. It took him nearly half the turn. And he doesn't immediately break down here. I would hit here, here. And see, that's not where you should break. That makes it more difficult for you to go get the rest of the breaks. And that was an extra territory you shouldn't hit. So you should have hit here for the break and then wrapped up. And you could have gotten everything but this bonus here. Nah, he doesn't have time. He won't have time to get into here. I don't have a trade. Okay, the turn didn't end, so he had time. Why is he still attacking? What on earth was that? What? That was crazy. How do I want to navigate this? I don't really think it matters that much. Put 1 here. Rest over here. Again, I'm not going to open up the... There's our artillery. That should be a full trade into to win the game. I'm not going to bother with opening the 15 up again. I could theoretically open up to give him more chance to run on the board. But this worked perfectly. Red took out enough up here and got the black elimination. I was able to take out green, and then we got the breakdown, and I didn't open up the 15. It stayed locked the whole time, and for some reason, he hasn't fortified it out. Last turn, he ran out of time. Now we hold a ton of board. We hold the plus 11, so this one should really be over. And it absolutely is. So I will eliminate pink first here. I'm not sure what the placement stuff looks like at this point in time. But in case for some reason they haven't fixed the placement issues, that was incredible dice. Good game. Well played. And a big old thumbs up to you, Mr. Red. And Red gave the well played at the end. Shout out to the Red player. Yeah, playing a game as purple. I mean, green obviously wasn't an option, and I joined. That was the last person to join, so I didn't have time to switch to pink. So we got defaulted onto purple. Let's check the ranks of our opponents. If I had to guess, I don't really know who was good. Maybe green. Like, I like to play green made, but he had internet issues. That would be my best guess. Like an expert on green. Master on green. All right, green was our top ranked opponent. Red was beginner. I think, unfortunately, just a little bit slow. And then novice on our other two opponents. If you guys enjoyed this one, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. This is the last See Money Risk video of 2025. I'll see you tomorrow for 2026. Thanks for watching, everybody. As always, I've been C Money. Thank you again for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day and rest of your year. Unless you're in the next year, in which case, mind blown. All right. Peace out, everybody.